Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, yeah.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Pacho, what to say?
Nyamia da room, I'm here. Pacho, way.
Nyamia drum, Pacho, Yamia drum, me here. We hope it's a
Nice.
Obi Biara studio ne Mutim na I'm here.
Nyamia da room, I'm here, pa. I don't pay the say, so tia Rainbow Radio no wasugusu a wutie no yene BWF Solicitors lawyer Eunice ewo ha yene no ebetwetwe enkomo o questions bi a wo bi abo modiana fabra your WhatsApp line is 07771950989 and answer betimi afre 0208-133-1134 and 0208-133-4646. Lawyer Eunice any ebetwetwe enkomo question bi a wo bi no bebusa maka kyerɛw sɛ woyare a onim o doctor hɔ na wokɔ saa nso na woba mmara mu nso a legal aid no deɛ yɛwɔ lawyers a wɔmmɔ mmɔden a ɛtenetene kwan no ɛkyerɛ yɛ kwan no menkɔfa pocket lawyer bi a ɔno ne hyia wɔ baasim ɔno ne tena atre mu na ɔka nsɛm sɛ woyɛ ne se wanhwɛ ni a ade ɛyɛ 6 months ɛsɛ wo nsa ka no na wode bɛyɛ 6 years nti hyɛ no so ɛfa ma yɛ lawyer mama wakɔ abayi deɛ yɛnkɔ yɛ kasa mu
Pacho, medikai echia yetie for nkofo a omutie on Rainbow Radio International UK so nkofo a omuhwɛ ɛwɔ Facebook Live any YouTube michia munina hope say yamia adom munina mo hoye nyame hwɛ mo sɛ end day mo abɛka yɛn sa yɛbɛtumi ayɛ adwumadi as usual yeah topic of the week na your questions and answer session answer na yeah updates no. This week as well, yes, and so my colleague Annie Akofo Sowa on the other side, but I'll be training him later on in the program and see on also sa ewo ha on yen AD ejumedie. And see yes, senya wakano I know that who say a topic no for and there is quite different from the usual. It's meeting that English language requirements that all by UK say all by yeah ejuma anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ wobɛsua adeɛ wɔ UK kurom ha because ebia you are somebody who is over the age of 18 wopɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ wo masters anaasɛ undergraduate degree anaasɛ PhD wɔ kurom ha. What requirements are there in regards to English language, no, and how can you satisfy that requirements, no, in order for your visa application to be successful? Into ende and no and I
Yo, lawyer. And young kumwe, kwan ben so betimi a satisfy English language requirement, So nipa ne pese oba krum ha ebesua dia.
When it comes to that English language requirements, no, ubeshe yeah, Imbranum, which is the immigration rules that govern a lot of immigration applications that ever chrome ha. You would realize that a lot of it has to do with you being able to speak the language, and I say you being able to not only speak but understand the language because oba obi chrome ɛna nipa no a woba no kurom no ɔse borɔfo ɛna yɛ ne kasa nti ɛyɛ sɛ wotumi ka borɔfo no ɛyɛ sɛ wotumi ɛte borɔfo no ase nti yɛse sɛ nipa ka biribi na wante ase a na wasan ebisa biom and then they want to know say you'll be able to also write in that language wobɛtumi akenkan ɛwɔ saa borɔfo kasa no mu nti ɛno no saa no na ɔmo nim sɛ wobɛsua adeɛ wɔ kurom ha no sɛ wontumi nka borɔfo no anaasɛ wontumi nte aseɛ deɛ a ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na wotumi ayɛ saa course na wɔsɛ wobɛyɛ anaasɛ wobɛyɛ adwuma koraa mpo no a ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na wo ne wo colleagues koraa mpo a interact anaasɛ wobɛtumi ne ɔmo acommunicate or not even only that adwuma no nso you know sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wotwerɛ nneɛma de to hɔ because kurom ha biribiara has to be written nti they want to be able to see say wobɛtumi ayɛ adwuma no nso yie and that is why there is that English language requirement that keeps cropping up in most applications whether it is family application or private life application for settlement or even sɛnea maka no obi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma wɔ kurom ha anaasɛ obi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛsua adeɛ wɔ kurom ha the English language requirement keeps popping up nti it's one of those requirements I almost say ebi a wayɛ test anaasɛ ebi a wayɛ something similar to an undergraduate degree anaasɛ wofiri majority speaking English country deɛ a ɛndeɛ ɛno no saa no na yɛnim sɛ wobɛtumi satisfy your English language requirement nti we'll look at it in more details as to how you can get the test done and then what requirements there are in terms of meeting level no here no. Yeah.
We the lawyer ebeda wase ma menka wo so sɛ wobɛtumi ahwɛ yɛn so live ɛwɔ yɛ Facebook ɛso ɛno ane sɛ what type Rainbow Radio UK live ana BWF Solicitors live na bɔmmɔden ahwɛ yɛn woba nso ahyɛ why na sɛ bio yɛ nuanom a wɔn nso bɛba no nso wɔn nsa nka bi na wɔn nso ehu adwumadi a yɛdie nkyerɛkyerɛ a yɛde ma ɛwɔ mmerɛ mu na lawyer we the ma menka no pɔtɔ kasɛm na membɔmmɔden amfambra twi kasɛm or say, can a person rely on any undergraduate degree or lesser qualification to meet the English language requirement? Let's just say, Ubi Edisiano, and they say, Unyaye, Endu, and Pempen, so they said doctorate degree be embody PhD be no ya undergraduate. Obey to me, Afa Kwan we so MET ɛyɛ English language requirement no anaa?
Nti wohwɛ yɛ appendix English language a ɛwɔ yɛ immigration rules n'ase no a wobɛhu sɛ saa requirement under the appendix English language no ɛkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ obi a woyɛ student anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ woba kurom ha sɛ wobɛyɛ adwuma no sɛ wotumi meet requirements under the appendix English language 7.1 to 8.4 of the immigration rules. ɛno no saa no na wɔrekyerɛ wɔn sɛ ebia woba kurom ha no woyɛ some test nti ebia woba hanom abɛsua adeɛ and you've chosen to study an undergraduate degree nti wo no afei na wobɛyɛ undergraduate degree wonya nyɛ ɛno no koraa nti you are now going to study an undergraduate degree here in the UK. Yɛwɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no IELTS is to do with an assessment of the English language in saa common European framework assessments na ɔmo yɛ no, and they want to be able to assess say wɔ borɔfo kasa no as much as possible no ebetumi ameti saa level B2 anaa. Nti this is in regards to students. Nti wo a wobɛyɛ undergraduate degree because ebi a wonni saa yɛnka ne sɛ undergraduate degree that you've done formally, no, you would have to then take that assessment, which is the IELTS. And on also, they want you to be assessed in four components. Into your speaking, your listening, your reading, and your writing. Into Enono Sano, they want the assessment to be done such that ebetumi akyerɛ sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ saa academic qualification na also wobɛyɛ ɛwɔ UK kurom ha. And then very quickly, there's something that I want to show your viewers because when it comes to doing the test, yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔn ba hanom as spouses anaasɛ family members of an British national or a settled person in the UK. Ebimu ekoye test na they choose the IELTS at life skill level A1. But for those who are coming here as students and professionals, no, they would not take that test as a life skills level A1. They are looking for at least a level B2 or upwards. And then those who are coming as skilled workers, at least a level B1 or upwards. And see, when you are choosing to take your test at the British Council, because British Council no the should I say authorized or approved center for taking IELTS. Nti untumi nkɔ yet test no ɛwɔ baby you have to take it at the British Council. Senya ɔmo bɛka sɛ you have passed the right test. Nti very quickly no say oh yet test no now person will choose the right test as a student and answer as a worker now. Wokɔ British Council website no so you click on taking an IELTS test and say no sano na wakɔ say oh person will take a IELTS test no, and then it comes up with options to book for your test at an official IELTS test center. And so click is that oh book test now. Then it comes up with some options. It shows you which categories of tests there are. And so there's the IELTS academic in the center, IELTS general training in the center, IELTS for UK visas and immigration, academic and general training in center, which is paper only, and then the IELTS for UK visas and immigration, academic and general training in center, which is computer only. Most of the case, because all year exam, in regards to an application for a visa to the UK, we'll just click on IELTS for the UK visas and immigration, academic and General Studies in Center Computer. In Senono Sano, Okreke and Nona, it will lead you to another page which has another category of options that you can choose. And remember, sir, we are talking about students and professionals. Which drop down menu now. It has IELTS for UK academic and then IELTS for UK VI general training. Yeah, yeah, share academic no, because if you look at what it states, no, it says that this test is for test takers wishing to study at undergraduate or postgraduate levels, and for those seeking professional registration in the UK. And so, click on a nona, it will then take you to where you can schedule for a booking, and then it will explain to you say the test will look at all the four components na mabobo no, which is the speaking, listening, reading and writing. And so it will test all of those areas, and then it will assess whether you are able to meet star level B2 na American no, and answer level B1 for skilled workers no, in regards to your English language. Because if you take anything that is less than this now, unfortunately will tell you say, hey, you were not assessed for reading and writing. Hey, yeah, as I said, was speaking no, any the way I overcome before Katano and then your writing. So maybe it may be that you may have done something which is like a level B1, which is just assessing your speaking and listening. No? And if it's just the speaking and listening, they may say, unfortunately, you don't meet the requirement because it has to assess all four components for you to be able to meet an asset to satisfy that English language requirement. No. And see, in regards to, I don't know, when you are booking it, be careful, say you are choosing the right assessment. Senya, unko say sika, because as you saw, the bookings for the test are not cheap. They are quite expensive, over 2,800 Ghana cedis into who can now make it sure. And then if you are somebody who is studying at postgraduate level, na a via why a undergraduate degree, then they can assess the undergraduate degree, and the assessment is usually done by ECTS. Nti ECTS betumi assess it sa undergraduate degree. I can say, okay, wo undergraduate degree now, yeah, it was assessed to see whether it was taught in that English language. And then you are also going to have them assess it to see if degree now it meets that common European framework level B2 or upwards. And then if you are applying to the university, some universities may also assess that degree not themselves to see if you meet that English language test no. Into in cases like that, then you know that you have been able to meet that requirement. But for those who may have come to study in the UK, ebia woba secondary school wɔ ha, ebia woba ɛbɛyɛɛ wo A levels ɛwɔ ha. If that is the case, na wowɔ GCSE anaasɛ wowɔ A level ɛwɔ UK kurom ha, and now say you have taken an exam which is equivalent to an A level or GCSE outside of the UK, which was assessed by a UK examining body, which is an off-call regulated body. And over to me actually what for GCSE in English, and answer what for A level in English language, and answer literature. And also Sano will make you satisfy that English language requirement. Into ABA, oh, cast over undergraduate degree, no, ABA, over UK has over A level. And now Crampo said, okay, uko UK based school, almost assess say, based on the UK awarding bodies, which is of core regulated. Into Enono Sano, so over to me, actually, say, oh, GCSE English, and I say, some A level English language and literature, and that's all literature now. then you will be able to satisfy that English language requirement without having to take IELTS, and I say without having to do an assessment by ECTIS if you are studying a postgraduate course. And as a year ejuma ewo kum ha, then you are set to obviously satisfy that requirement. It is that is, should I say, in a nutshell, those who can meet the requirements. If, for instance, omo be undergraduate and I say omo any other qualification like a GCSE and I say A level, omo betumi actually say omo meets that English language requirements. No.
na kyerɛ sɛ metie wo yɛ lawyer na deɛ wokyerɛkyerɛ mu no nyinaa no yɛ wɔn mo a persons a wɔn mo ɛmfa no sɛ so obi ɛwɔ ɛyɛ undergraduate ɛyɛ degree a ɛno no nso ɛkwan bɛn so na ɔno nso bɛfa so obi wɔ undergraduate ɛyɛ degree a
Nti ɛno nso na mɛka sɛ saa nipa no ɛwɔ undergraduate degree dedadeɛ a and usually either that the university will assess them to meet that required level B2 framework, common European framework level, and now say they will have to have it assessed by ECTIS. Into ECTIS,
okay
a assessing body. Into online now type ECTIS now they will transcript and more they will assess the degree now why you know outside of the UK to be able to know say ampa would degree now why you know yeah chere brofum and I almost who say to me emitis a common European framework level of level B2 now more no into no sa no na with me actually say you meet that English language requirement no yeah.
ɛneɛ yɛnya hwɛ ɛyɛ persons ɛyɛ a wɔn wɔ no yɛnhwɛ if a person does not have ɛyɛ undergraduate nso degree nso ɛno no nso saa nipa korɔ no mebisa sɛ test bɛn no ɔbɛtwerɛ
Yes. Nti ɛno no sa no sɛ wonni undergraduate degree no sɛnea mekyerɛkyerɛ mu no sɛ wowɔ either the GCSE or an A level which we studied in English. Ɛno no sa no na wokyerɛ ɔmo sɛ mebɛyɛɛ no ɛwɔ UK kurom ha anaasɛ yɛkyerɛ me adeɛ ɛwɔ UK based school. Nti ɛno no sa no because of the fact sɛ my GCSE in English and I say my A level in English examining body a UK off core a regulated examining body into sa qualification na me wono and no sa no me de chere was say because me to me meet sa requirements for the English language no and no sa no me pese me use so no for me application to say me to me emiti and answer me to me as satisfy sa English language requirements no and then of course say only A level and as a GCSE you can definitely do the IELTS then you make sure mu no it's the only exam that you can take to say you have done that at a level B2, which has assessed your English speaking, your listening, or reading, any or writing, no, to be able to then say, ampa, ebia, nibakrowe, my year IELTS no at this level, mitsumi ache mu say I am missing all these four components and metumi emiti saa level B2 na mo hwehwɛ no anaa krampo sɛ metumi emiti level B1 for obi a ɔba hanom as a skilled worker. Also, there are those who would want to apply either as a professional who is a nurse, a doctor, a dentist, a veterinarian. Those people have special exams are almost effort into almost sano because of their professional exam na some fancy they will not go under the IELTS and I said they will not have to necessarily show say omo aye undergraduate degree. With those people they will have to be assessed by the professional body in the UK to see if they meet that English language requirement. Into ABA omo ni undergraduate degree But because yes, our professional tests, no, because of the fact that by UK Chroma as either nurse, doctor, midwife, veterinarian or dentist, ninti, because of that professional assessment, they too can also say etumi emiti saa required English framework level because nipa na ɔma wɔn adwuma no has been able to assess their English language and has shown that wɔn betumi emiti saa required framework level. It is for those particular professions, no, they do their own regulated English assessment. And so they can obviously show through certificate of sponsorship na omodebema ejumafo na omoba UK Chrome ha.
Yo lawyer, where the ebe call a question me pese me busa se ye won kophobia sa a test ebetimi exempt wo mo ana free mu na but me ko no me hu se course na start ya eba na ma me din kan so na me mo kai se wutie Rainbow 92.4 FM any BWF Solicitors 30 years in the industry e kan kofo omanya agin krata de ama wo mo kwan ya boa nkofo enam this solicitors firm Daniel upon yɛn ɛwɔ Facebook na wɔwɔ question ɛma lawyer na nsa na me read Daniel deɛ no ma menkɔfa ɛyɛ phone line no na mema ɛyɛ ɔfrɛfoɔ no akɔ aba. Hello, good morning lawyer Eunice.
Hello, good morning ohene inchia lawyer Eunice so pacho so teminka
lawyer so teminka
Pacha imete
yo
nyabi shira pebre pacho me question is me pese me application na me nim form sa me use ana fees send yin so na o se metua me ne me ho kafo agyan ono apply any me nkwala as a single parent ana me so apply as a single parent here ma me 2 years 2.5 ana aso it in pese me apply na me nim form sa o se me apply any document o se me de ka ho any fees. So in case me person me de kwa a boni yes and we sent ya say family EB application but me should any mo papa and person be say me sure
we the lawyer be you no
okay.
Lawyer
And so, as a parent, no, you are making an application for further leave to remain. Type into Google further leave to remain application, ebeba. And the Home Office fee includes application fee, any immigration health surcharge, Into you are not just paying for the application, but you are also paying for the health surcharge. Home office fee, is just over £1,052, and a health surcharge, so about £1,560. And so, you are looking at over £2,652. So, I mean, that is sort of the rough figure of how much you'll be paying towards home office application fee.
we the abranti alfred bomodiana we the nyoma bi say no mesre wa lawyer wia na wakohu no men koma wo bi nkoma wo advice bi because me damfo atakora or teen and na say ade I say this 6 months na nam 2 years a month for man advice is and you say chro ni say e ko wie kra fe the forms of feeling no what di ne yere din akwa ye ono ni din eti abrantie mesre wa ni die mu a na frɛ lawyer yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ Facebook wo yɛma yɛ nuanom Facebook fo adayɛ akwaba mo bɔ dwuma de na nso mo nhyɛ ne yɛnkɔ yɛ nim wo yɛ bro ɛyɛ 200 de na nso yɛnkɔ nim wo more than that. Good morning lawyer, please may I ask you a question regarding to my English test. I recently changed my route to 5 years, but I rather go for level A2.1. Those I'll see. Though it has expired date. If what am I mean? I'll see. Those it has expired date. If not, can I use for my second year renewal? Then for my indefinite, which English test should I use? B2 or B1?
Okay. And see, when it comes to doing the English language for a family life application. And so I'm guessing say he switched to the 5 year route because either say or your parent and answer or your partner. Into Okoye level A2 no. Under yeah English appendix English language no say wait to me actually say who meet the English language requirements in a previous application, then in the next application, you can use that certificate to show, say, AMPA who meets that English language requirement. That is only for further leave to remain application. So, to me, level A2 nti wobɛhwɛ yɛ immigration mbra no under appendix FMA. So to me kyerɛ sɛ womete saa level A2 in regards to an extension of leave to remain in the UK. And then when it comes to settlement, and that's an indefinite senya obisa no, there is a higher level you have to meet. Into level A2 is the lesser version. So you have the level A1, level A2, then you have B1, B2, C1, and C2. And so when you're going to apply for indefinite leave to remain now, they are looking to see that over to me meeting the required European framework level B1 at least. And see if you are going for indefinite now, oversign ISR English language test nibium at a level B1. If you have an undergraduate degree, I know that then you don't have to do the test. And I say, of course, if you want to do it at a higher level, which is a B2 or a C1, then it means that of course now with me Atstrom will say you have met a higher level of the English language requirement into level B1 now almost equal no wabro so cry. So that way you are showing say with me I satisfy sa level now almost
Sure.
no in ɛno no ɛyɛ saa.
Yo, lawyer, I'm say course ne door super. Hello, good morning, Mr. Waubana. Waboni teuna unia fufronsu enyebi ebusa. Lawyer Eunice ewa BWF Solicitors busa question.
Yo, good morning, lawyer Eunice. If I show a quick one, if I say me jam here na court ben na meet me ako, and I feel so forms ben na trees no say me start chance na me the ako court no. Then no me question person be sir.
Lawyer, also person jai na yeri o. Na forms ben na forms
okay.
Kwan ben no be faso. Yo, yeah, that's it.
Because here from the say the boy I can't really understand why, but in terms of the question, no, yeah, but no, I think say during April and I say sometime earlier this year, no, na say the divorce procedures are changing because almost in in regards to divorce proceedings. And see, the government came up with this new act where we now have the no fault divorce, and it is now mandatory say oh yeah divorce application now obey no online until you don't have the paper applications like before and say most people divorce no then they would go to the court and go and collect a form and just fill it in. Since the enter, you don't go to any court. You do it online. So you apply for a divorce online, whether you're a solicitor or an individual. No, we application no online now with your court fee no online. And the court fee no is about £593, almost £600. And the over to no online, and every correspondence that they send will be via your email because ubema mo email asayama mo uyere address ni contact details which is telephone number ni email ni bibia into everything is now done online.
Yo, yanko ye WhatsApp ne so ye wia yanko fa call no ye wia na aba ye main line no so. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. Pacho mo say.
Nyame ada ro na pacho we.
Admo lawyer Pacho matching. Na ede ne kwekwan bi na bi so. Me ko me yo Ghana ba o. Na me application last year no. I was catching me say awade won ntum. Na cause my marriage. Ntim de court. Ba court catch me say awade no mugitum. Ma court gina say awade no enye fake real. Na me yo de oye mistake oye say me income no. They self-employed. Like I say, 1 year statement and 1 year show income 1 year no. Or 6 months na call year. And the income on me lose suitcase because me income no I matches 1 year no. But me new application be I'm some best Eunice wo. The question is to say no our dem year last year no home office can say what into my court can say ojitum no. Me find one enye anam ko na asese bi famra.
In the marriage certificate, no dear, patronment is a because the court na agia to say our real certificate now one a genuine dear. There's no need to go and change anything about it. In say, and no obejana sa. It's to do with your financial requirements at the moment. In say, at least I don't know about not your church or who documents are even here, so that you are able to meet some financial requirements. No?
Okay. Na quick question not matter. Me wo number me test so na marriage ma be ho wa.
Patrick.
We the ofrefo a wo frɛ ya o number yi wo dia to so sisi an mesre wa e wo WhatsApp line no. Bomodi ana frɛ na lawyer and bomodi ana onyi question ano emma wo. Munti ene ye wa ha questions ne ba ana eboa emma lawyer to me eyi munsem anoma. Lawyer, we the man busa e question na be busa say who is exempted from a year taking a year such a year test? One mona test ya yabobo suwe. One more enkawo. So with me, anya kwenya no machurubi.
There are quite a number of people who may be exempt from taking that test way. Until let's say Abia over UK Chrome ha abesnia dear and you are still under the age of 18. Into over here undergraduate degree, you are still under the age of 18. And no sano, you don't have to take this English language test because under the age of 18 into and no sano. You don't have to take any test. You don't have to show say you meet the English language requirements or you've done GCSE and answer you've done A level. And no sano. Because of your age, Ninti, you are exempt. And as obi already 65 and over, or no, so ebe obi oye exempt from taking this English language test and answer from meeting this requirement. And I said, you may have somebody who, for one reason or the other, not last no year, can say, mental and I said physical disability be it may exempt you from taking that test. Into usually, you would have to show, say, physical and answer mental disability now it has been assessed by a doctor and answer a medical practitioner to say there is no way to me ISR English language test. And I said to me I part of the English language test. Maybe to me I reading and writing no, but on to me and yet speaking and listening no because you are dumb or you are mute. In no, you can take the test in certain categories but not in other categories. And say and sound so ever. So those people who are able to sufficiently show say because of almost mental and also physical disability no almost to me any test no that will also cause them to be exempt persons.
Lawyer, we
And
the
then
china suma me na yebetua so. Yebetua wo mo me physically mentally no. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Lawyer Eunice, BWF Solicitors. Ewa hasi pacho bisa question.
Good morning, Pacho Mitchell.
Yeah, Joseph.
This many year in ya ware you are but me onkola minu e Ghana. Omuti omo mami chen. Me pese me form bra. Nti me pese me bisa met me di omo aba and without the consent of me na
And my second question is, my brother, so we present my man invitation, but our Ghana no so, me say on the company, and only will be in a juma, but me name say about their friend saying the financial status and about bank statements anyway. Into without, no, me didn't met my man invitation, and I met my man. But your questions now being one of.
And so, brother, no, when it comes to visa applications, no, it is to do with more of or no whether they believe say you'll be a oba UK Chrome ha or sign a chia kobaka. So they want to know say he's a genuine visitor. Into omu person who the circumstances it will feel. And sometimes if they have traveled before and I said only to me actually say omu ako visits to other countries then it also shows that they have a good track record of complying with other countries' visit rules. Inti enono sano, it is more to do with onono side. Say if he's working for a company, that company no is not registered and he can't show say on your pay slips, on your bank statement or bank statements that share some tum and his work is such that they rely heavily on him, for instance. Nti ɛno no saa no, there's no way a obetumi agye more than 2 weeks off because ɔno no is one of like the main supervisors and as a managers now ɔmo company no mu and they need his expertise to be able to do the work that they do. Bibi Sano will help in terms of showing his circumstances back home. um I don't know ne German phone how they have worked things up to now, but it is to do
Okay,
with
lawyer,
him.
sorry, lawyer, Eunice, sorry. Okay, the only thing I say now, no kata, no oye juma, or kata almost about 5 years, but ultimately Ghana back. Yeah, but recently due to the World Cup, and I'm tell me see, baby, and I'm cancel on contract, no saba call Ghana, and so call Ghana na no nya, company be only guy be start ye juma kakra, and me see okay, and I miss say met my invitation. But me, I did me sure say, na me 1 bedroom, me need say 1 bedroom, ne bet me have an invitation as a visitor. And I just say, Uncle, 2 bedroom.
Oh, with visit visa, no, they are not keen on accommodation because it's not part of the requirements. Into so
Okay.
can say oh it's now on chain and you just write in the letter say oh it's now on chain for the 2 week period or how many weeks are or it's now a chrome ha. Into say if he previously had track record say oba now call but no call there, then he should still be able to show say currently this is his circumstance in Ghana because the only reason they gave him the visit visa before was because the company, was sponsoring him. But now he's in new employment, so he has to still be able to show say the company, ain't here no ever ho. If he cannot show what his current circumstances and unfortunately, so what your invitation letter say on best they may refuse it because he hasn't been able to show the circumstances ever Ghana.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yo, cause
And
one
when that's
yanko
the first
eh
one, or say none
sorry.
of nimba no or person or their mobile.
Hello?
Yes, when it comes to the children application, Pacho,
Hello?
we no Pacho bebre, ube
Lawyer,
here no.
paso jina suma me kakra. Mesre
Okay,
wa friend jina su kakra bi 1 minute. Lawyer be yi asem we ano na wa ya fa question. Why? Mesre wa. That's.
okay. And
Lawyer
si
Pacho
Pacho
King.
me fan catch and say open sa ukofa umba number. Say omo ye nkola omo ye under the age of 21 then all you are doing is to show say nkola no on indeed omo ye wowomba so omo original birth certificates from the time of birth they are over to me use and no otherwise we always advise say obey DNA na I say nkola no eye womba just so that the caseworker is at ease, we just ask for more evidence to show that we need Ngolano ewa inkitaho. So letters from the school, letters from hospital, and as a clinic now we are registered to any form of communication, whether it's WhatsApp or phone calls. with me actually, and also to show say you are in regular contact with the children. So because every year and boarding passes, stamps in your passport, photographs with Nkolano, all those go to prove say one Nkolano ever relationship mo. If they are over the age of 21, dear, then you have to be able to show say they are dependent on you. And no share say you are supposed to show say both financially and emotionally and socially wɔn ɛna wɔn ba for saa support no wɔn sika wɔde sika ma ne wɔn for school wɔde sika ma ne wɔn for their food and maintenance wɔde shipping kɔma wɔn and you have evidence from the school say wɔn na wɔtua wɔn school fees. You also have evidence to show say nkɔla no wɔn frɛ wɔn message wo na they be able check in on them and all of that. And see if they are over 21, you will need all of those other documents as well.
Joe, lawyer, ebedasi, ofrefo a ujina so lawyer ewa habisa question.
Yo, me pese mi bisa lawyer say. Me pese nka me ji British book no. Na metimi aye test no wo online ana. Na metimi aye nso a me type then na me start it.
Okay, there's two different tests. Your English language test, no, and your life in the UK test. Into so your naturalization application is two different tests that you have to take. And then it has to be taken at an approved center. Into center, no, it is usually got CCTV cameras to be able to show the people who are coming to the test center and then to be able to show say nimpa way and a test because they know very well say to me ma obi fufuro ebe test ma omo and they will check your ID and before you take your test if you are not the same person as on the ID they will send that evidence to the home office and so they can't allow you to do the test online at home. Obetumi your practice and say there's the Life in the UK app, English language in it there. Of course, so there's classes. Na last no maybe also say there is classes in regards to English language and then also the life in the UK. In so person classes the classes are available for you to attend. But tests unfortunately want to me and yet and no it will fear. You have to go to the center.
Joe, my main count to say my tea and so 80 yen a share a Facebook. Ofrefo memo akwaba lawyer Eunice BWF Solicitors ewa ha say. But your busa question.
Yeah, me pacho ye friend Andrew.
Yo.
Me pacho me question is me chiamu nyina. Me question is say we ordinance marriage. Marriage na ugi fi Ghana like any bell come ha say. Na ebia time adu say ebia uye divorce. Uye divorce. Divorce no uye from Ghana at the bar pass it through court procedure now. Is it accepted here?
So as okay. And see, as part of Family Law Act, no, when it comes to foreign divorces and as foreign divorce certificates, they want to be able to see, say, Nimpano, OJ, foreign divorce, no, was that person in the other country, that foreign country, when you're divorced no from. And then they also want to know, say, at the time that the divorce was going on, did it go through normal divorce procedures and hasn't met the requirements in that country? And so say, if for one reason or the other, you are saying, say, my ordinance marriage, me call high courts, and me call issues are divorce proceedings. Yako through the normal procedures. We've issued a copy to Mayere. We've said that the marriage has broken down irretrievably. Yeni imba ebia ewo yentem. We don't have any properties together. We just want to end the marriage as soon as possible. Nti moko through the proceedings na court nema was that divorce certificate na, and no, you can rely on that because the courts here in the UK and whoever you will be showing the divorce certificate to will accept that because of the fact say you've gone through the court proceedings and it is also a certificate that is genuinely and validly obtained from Ghana. Into you are going to have to show, say, you've gone through the court procedures to get the divorce certificate. Into I think say you will need somebody in Ghana to be able to do that on your behalf, and that's how. So one can also so you can start proceedings, and then when it ends, the other party can send it to you here in the UK.
Yo, lawyer, ebeda asipa. Your time ninti. Emza kabe 5 minutes na sima do abo. Ma memfa call we na lawyer. MC ebe wrap it up na. Hello, good morning, lawyer Eunice Ewa Hase, BWF Solicitors. Pacho bisa question.
Good morning, lawyer. Pacho, with the question, I may be the beginning of my GBD, but we will probably maybe some lawyer. And if maybe my apply visa money to join the family that since last year. Menti wo mo kan ba kra no ko Ghana se o kwa akɔhwɛ ɔkɔ ina yɛ de ne passport amano a BBN o che no visa, no refusal letter, nothing. No sa no die na me.
Okay, and see say Ebani say
Lawyer be you are no.
Ebani say wo bano okajene passports no, there was no refusal decision, and I say there was no indications that omo the visa no amana dia. Usually what we do is that we write a letter before claim and answer pap, and we inform the Home Office say nipa croway a application for say or the documents no echo at this time because all the biometrics no or the documents no call scanning ni bibia. Unfortunately no yensa anka decision bia, but in any case yeah the documents no sign amamobium say monye sa assessment no na mo mayehu whether you would grant it or refuse it. To me, I will say, ABI, almost send a refusal decision to a different email address. And answer to me, I will say it was refused. And I say, for this and that reason. And say, no, son, at least over your decision without having to pay for another application. And so once they bring a decision, either it is a refusal or if they feel that she needs to get the visa, they can ask her to send her passport back. But in any case, no, say a refusal crampuna over to me appeal if you meet all of the requirements. My colleague they are also IELTs and SLT for KT consultants into my T of KT consultancy. Over to me after number no so error screen or so.
Your time no I a BT kakra. Course are ebe dosu more than about 5-6 calls already anyway chiri.
Wow.
I mean kona for only one call na yen wrap it up. Hello, good morning. Pacho lawyer ATU.
Good morning.
Morning. Pacho bisa question na lawyer wa hanu yanoma.
Okay, Pacho, my question is the Pacho, me say me bisa lawyer. Say me pane ba visit. Ba obaye no the obaye no or the visa no register for GP. See here in the case the visa no or who can say like for your real bit to me I call GP na. And the second question is when they say the process now, yeah, or register for GP. I said that they are sending address and yeah, they are now the register. This is an event. Like say the man say or bet na the same place or another.
Joe, yeah, that's it. Lawyer.
Okay.
Say, my one call we and to us now
Okay.
answer in our boom and wrap it up. Hello, good morning.
Watch.
Hello, good morning.
So, good morning again. We didn't answer earlier on. Maybe a question about me Jamie wife.
Oh,
But me find by a one now. If I say me need to no, me ko file in CC Embra, and I say me in see happy move.
Yo, lawyer. Let's just say, a brand no person Johnny, you know, a person who's on queen in free fee and now when you know what I say.
Okay. I mean, in terms of our rejaya, no, say, of our new fear and a buyer there. I think so. Or see the last answer, men master guide. It's also if say, oh, who say over to me, I have fear there. As I said to the other caller, no, say, over so no fear there. It has to go through the court proceedings. Into so to make sure say, in na a be a one ana obano na omo wɔ Ghana nti na mpɛ sɛ moyɛ divorce proceedings no ɛwɔ Ghana, and it has gone through the normal court procedure nti ɛno no saa no wogyina no no so aka sɛ wogyae awareɛ no ɛwɔ fie ɛna wode kyerɛ sɛ certificate no nie. So you can also do that at home if you also desire. In terms of lady na offer in regards to visit visa, no, say o kasa obi abahano with visit visa newu. If the visit visa has, let's say, expired because in 6 months na nasan in leave no more demand no, it would yeah. They can obviously register at a GP. It's not based on omo visits, no na omo they register, but they cannot receive free medical treatment. Nti ebia wowɔ 2.5 because wotia IHS no nti wobɛtumi akɔ GP, wobɛtumi akɔ hospital akɔgye treatment based on your NHS a ɛwɔ kurom ha. Sɛ wonni asetena ɛwɔ kurom ha deɛ a, they are liable to bring you any charge whatsoever. Into so we used to any medical services within the UK na uni should I say medical evidence, should I say immigration status to show say or sa leeway to receive medical treatment from the NHS and I say from Public Health England now, they will then bring you a bill. They will tell you say ABR we are the no the bill £100 and I said £200. They would definitely tell you to pay for it. I think said the best thing would have been for her to apply for an extension of the visit, no, because ABA Wabeyare or UK Chroma. And so she's applying based on her private medical health. Now with to me add that so at now UK Chroma with some sort of visa.
Okay. Yo, lawyer, I'm say questions no adults your time and also as soon. Just 1 second. Our Facebook questions, our Facebook need also. Let me do this one. By time as well. New day. A program now ready. Adwasa on my 10 minutes. Or say, can I help my brother to pay his student fees with my bank statement? Questions now our Facebook need also. And I'm sure say after the program, lawyer, you go through and then try and answer your questions at the amount. Question no, I'm person we are no mama no. Can I help my brother to pay his student fees with my bank statement and pay slips?
Of course, into I'm assuming say the brother ever her as a student. Into the brother school fees no or person one on money to ya. If he is showing that he has sufficient funds to pay for the fees, so he should be able to show say the bank statement HS or was that scanner or debate to your school fees no. So if the school fees is £20,000, he should be able to show by way of his bank statement say or was that £20,000 now on debate to your self fees no. So yes, he can support the brother if he has the available funds 28 days before the application. Yeah.
Jo. All right, lawyer. And say the crack no. Obi pe BWF Solicitors ekyira kwan a ehemfa ana obenya mo.
Pacho, my from a colleague Embra, so to summarize the you can in regards to your main topic, it's a mere hand it over to Madam Annie. Na with me actually mu kakra or your photo casadum and sana your call address this name contact details no so.
Jo lawyer, your time no up home. Jo.
Pacho,
Okay.
yeah, the same.
Yes, hello, good morning, everyone. So
Good morning.
today we explored the topic of how to meet the English language requirements as a student or as a skilled worker. This requirement is basically in place because the Home Office wants to make sure that when people come to the UK, that they can, communicate with their fellow students and also with their fellow colleagues. Now, if someone has done, for example, their GCSEs or A-levels in the UK, they do not need to sit the English language test. However, if someone hasn't done their GCSEs and they're coming to the UK to do their undergrad, they need to sit the English language test. And the English language test is known as IELTs, and it assesses 4 main components, which is your speaking, listening, writing, and reading. Now, it's divided into 2 sections. For skilled workers, they have to pass level B1, while students have to pass level B2. And an applicant can book this English test on the British Council website. Now, in terms of who is exempt from sitting the English language test, we have a few. So firstly, if someone is a national of a majority English language speaking country, so the Home Office has come up with a list of countries such as Australia, the UK, the USA, and Jamaica. And if an applicant is coming from those countries, they do not need to sit the English language test. The second one is if the applicant has an academic degree taught in English. So for example, they have done their undergrad, their master's, or their doctorate in English, then again, they do not need to meet the test. If the applicant is aged under the age of 18 or above the age of 65, again, they do not need to meet the English language requirement test. And lastly, if someone has a disability, whether it is a physical condition or a mental condition, they do not need to sit the test if it would restrict their ability to sit the test. So for example, if someone has, an applicant has cancer and they have to attend, for example, chemotherapy appointments, that person might not be able to sit the test because they might not be available at that time. So again, they would be exempt. So that is just a very concise summary. Thank you.
Thank you so much. BWF Solicitors and an opinion of Motritrain Common. Your time no I be. Lawyer Eunice. Time no.
Yeah, that's a great say what the time to be at Shay you. It's a BWF your 4th floor of Anna House. 214 to 214 to 218 of the Tottenham High Road and so. And the postcode is N154NP. Into N154NP. You be from Monday to Fridays from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your telephone number is 0208 493 7340 into 0208 493 7340. Mianka Sami personal number out of office hours 075 35813910. Nti yɛda mo ase nyame ɛnka mo nyinaa yɛbɛtoa so ɛwɔ yɛ Facebook no so.
Thank you so much, Lawyer Eunice from BWF Solicitors. At a new day, a crew mo fan chemie. Open ear sanity. Yes, this is where time will permit us. The name, of course, is Dr. Rena.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London. N50.
Okay, Nana Bob say, please, a friend just got his citizenship after marrying British woman. He wants to divorce as he has seen a new woman who is Ghanaian. I believe that's what he wants to say. He is preparing for divorce but wants to go to Ghana and see the new girl in November this year while divorce is pending. After he is back and has divorced his current wife, can the family back home do customary marriage and then the new wife will use the marriage certificate for spousal visa later? Um, so that he does not have to go back again from the UK to Ghana to marry her, and it will cost him going back. Can it be possible, or he'll still need to go rather than do the customary marriage? I think say Nana Bob, the question yeah always say is applicable to a lot of people who may be going through a divorce and also want to get married. As you know, UK Chrome her sɛ woaware na wonyɛ divorce na wosan kɔware biom a ɛno no saa no they see it as you are not in valid marriage. Nti Ghana ne deɛ you can marry as many wives as you want under your customary marriage, but nti saa ɛwɔ UK kurom ha nti you have to be able to show say na awareɛ no wagyae ansa na wokɔware biom. And the usual common thread is that say Wonsanka will divorce certificate a patcho bebre, don't go and marry and answer, don't go for another woman, and then when the marriage certificate is issued now it's showing say more worry answer na divorce no ever through. So in cases like that we always advise say definitely say utumi emma divorce no go through first answer na wawa review. Sɛ ɔka sɛ nipa no ɛkɔhyia ne girlfriend ɛwɔ Ghana, of course you can go as many times as you want to go and see your girlfriend because wo ne wo first wife ɛgyae. If it comes to getting married, you would genuinely want to show how much you love this person by being there for the marriage ceremony. Nti let's say ɔkɔ November this year na divorce no eba through, let's say next year March and I say next year April. Sɛ ɛkɔba ne sɛ divorce no akɔ through na ebia bibi esi ne kwan into ontumi enko Ghana but opese ne yere ebeka no ho, then he will have to go by the customary routes where or can say waware ampa registration of aware ni inti opese ne yere no ebejane no krom ha. If that is the case, you can use the customary marriage certificate no for our no to say ampa wopɛ sɛ wo kunu anaasɛ wo yere ɛbɛjoin no ɛwɔ kurom ha, and also you have to show say you meet all of the other requirements, which is the financial and the English language test and the accommodation. And see, as long as he is able to show say he has met all of those other requirements, no, then he can obviously uh, rely on the customary marriage certificate for the application of in regards to a spousal visa application. So yes, he can rely on that if he is not able to go to Ghana physically and as himself due to other circumstances. And see, yes, Nana Bob sa and it's yeah, that's to be brave for question. I don't think say that there are any other questions in say na yebe jamo yeah bompai said ascende so yebe sign abeshia biom na edu ejumede nyame enhra mu nyina mo share wo Facebook nkofo a omo make comments na nyame enhra mo yebe bompai say nyame be ma yankwa na yegusu aye dia ese bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.